Hello, hello. Bonjour. Good morning. Oh, Theo is practicing the surf, but it goes very far outside the court. Bonjour. The referee is ready, so the match can start. Bonjour, bonjour. Let's see what this beautiful day has to bring for us. We're here in Greece, on Crete, of the men's final of the European Championships 2023. And the good news for all the French people, it's 4 French guys in the final. The bad news for everyone is it's not gonna be a battle of the countries. But yeah, it's gonna be an amazing match, I'm sure. I'm sure all the 4 guys are trying to give their best to reach this title. Actually, 3 of them already had this title. Mathieu won the European Championship some years ago together with Theo. And Theo actually won twice already, because he won already last year with Nico as well. And yeah, the only one is Paul that didn't win this title yet, but he's new in the team, so let's see what this match can offer us. And I talked a little bit with the coaches here from the team, with Jérôme, with Fred. Of course, they are watching the match, but they are not cheering for anybody. It's a bit difficult situation for everyone. But yeah, it's the way it is on the other court now, that you can also watch in our okay. On the other court at the moment is the match for the 3rd place. That is actually also only Spanish girls playing there. And afterwards we will have Italian women final. So we don't have a lot of country battles today, but it's gonna be a great day, a great final day, and I'm sure that these 4 guys now will give us spectacular points here. And in the end, we have 1 French European champion. So maybe you could hear that they're testing the microphone. It got a little bit wet yesterday or overnight with the rain. But we're happy to have a microphone and some music then hopefully for the final. Let's see. To warm up, of course, they already warmed up for more than half an hour, but now the official warm-up will start when all the referees are ready. Now the music is coming. Parfait. Beach tennis without music is not the same, so we are very, very happy to have it. So guys, as you can see, match didn't start yet. The referee is just making the toss here with the guys, and maybe you can see it with the flags that the wind is coming from the ocean, quite a strong wind. So for sure, the side from which we are filming right now is the little bit better side. So the guys can play against the wind, and the other side is a bit more difficult to play. Yeah, official photo. Wow. I think it's the very, very first time we see a French final for the European Championship. And I talked with Jérôme yesterday and with the team. Of course, they are a little bit frustrated to not have the possibility anymore to reach the first place in the country with the country in the European Championships, because they are 20 points behind Spain. But however, I think it's a very, very great signal from Team France that they are having a French final here with the guys. I think nobody expected that, especially from Theo and Paul, who are, let's say, a brand new team that plays here together for the first time. Actually, they played 2 weeks ago in the Mediterranean Games for the first time together. And yeah, Mathieu and Nico, who are more used to each other, who played already a couple of times together. And yeah, it's a it's a funny combination here today, because I think these 4 guys are all good friends, and it's one training group that is very used to play with each other. And today it's a match that is not just for fun, but for a big title. So let's see who has the nerves under control. And of course also if Paul can can handle this situation well. I think all the three other guys, Theo, Mathieu, and Nico, are more experienced in these situations, in these kind of big matches, finals that are obviously something that every athlete is waiting for, is looking for, is training for it. But when you're playing the first time a final like this, it's something new and a very nice experience. So my fingers are crossed that Paul will enjoy this match and will have a very, very good match, that we can see a fantastic final. And let's see the last days. He made an amazing job. I think Theo and Paul had a very, very difficult draw here. And they made some surprises. First against Anthony and Gerard, which I think nobody expected them to win. Everybody knew they have a chance, but I think in favor to win was more Anthony and Gerard. And they made it in 2 sets. And yesterday also against the Italians was a very, very solid match from the guys. And let's see if they can bring it one more time on the court today. Yeah, Mathieu and Nico, they didn't have so many tough moments until the final yet in this tournament. It's problematic here with the balls, because they always jump out of the court and go under the sitting area of the people, of the spectators, and then they're gone. So Mathieu was just complaining, hey, how can we warm up without balls? But I think they have enough. So for your information, we play here with the Wilson ball, which is also not the usual or the typical beach tennis ball. It's pretty heavy ball that is good for serving, not so easy maybe for defending, because you have to push a little bit more than usual. But yeah, for this kind of wind, probably it's not so bad, that the ball cannot easily change the direction. But yeah, in my opinion, not the perfect ball for beach tennis. We need a beach tennis ball. That's what we are looking for. So the guys are finishing the warm-up, the official warm-up, and I think in 1 or 2 minutes we will see the start of the match.
Warm-up completed.
So,
welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2023 European Beach Tennis Championship. Today's finals day. We want to welcome everybody. And so we start today with the men's double final. Team number 2, first player, Paul Cotalda. Theo Irigaray.
And we can hear the French team in the background.
Now, team number 1 from Team France, player Nicolas Yalouki. And his teammate Mathieu Goujanou.
Okay guys, so let's start into this final match of the European Championships. As I said before, all French players,
First set,
all good friends.
first game.
But right now,
France 2 to serve.
right now it's gonna go for this title here. So let's see which of the French team can make it. So Theo is starting to serve on the bad side of the wind. He has a lot of wind coming from the back, coming from the seaside, so that makes it more difficult to put the ball into the court.
Love 30.
Starting with 2 service mistakes. Allez Theo. He played an amazing tournament so far, not only in the men's doubles but also in the mixed doubles. From what I've seen, well played.
15-30.
Good preparation there from Paul. Uh,
15-40.
This one is just slightly out. That's the game with the wind here. Against the wind it would be for sure inside, but this is beach tennis. We have to handle the wind. And this one touches the net and goes also slightly out.
Team France 1 leads 1 game to love.
So we have a 1-0 lead for Nico and Mathieu, which means a break for the first game. But as I said, it's a lot of wind, so we have to see how Nico's gonna serve. Usually he doesn't even feel the wind. That's at least how it looks like from outside for his serve. Let's see if he can handle it a little bit better than Theo. So 1-0, Nico to serve. Good serve.
15 love.
Another very, very good serve. Super difficult to return this serve because it's already on the 3 meters where Theo and Paul wanted to receive it. It's already way below the net, so very difficult to block it.
Forward and love.
So 40 love, Nico to serve. Theo and Paul have to find their rhythm now to come into this match. So far, this is the better start for Nico and Mathieu. Ah, wow.
Forward to 15.
Okay, that one was out. I saw it in, but the referee and Theo said out, so they are closer to the ball. From here it looked... Ooh,
40-30.
a nice try there, but Nico couldn't put it down. the rainbow. That brings us to 40-30. Still 2 more game points for Nico Mathieu. Good, very good reaction for the return of Theo. And from 40 love, we have the first 40 all, which of course is very important for Theo and Paul to come into this match. So let's see the serve of Nico.
Game France 2, game France 2. 1 against all first set.
Very well played from Theo, with a lot of patience and low balls to get this easy lob to put it away. And we have the second break. So 1-1 and Paul to serve. Perfectly placed from Nico. I mean, these 4 guys know each other so well. I don't know how many times they practiced with each other.
Down 30.
Ali, Paul, this one is important to win the service game here from the good side. Good serve.
50-30.
Nico knew already before the lob was played that the lob would come there. This is how it looked like. It was an easy put away for him. So lob 40. No, 15-40.
Game France 1 leads 2 games 1 per set.
So we have a 2-1 lead for Nico and Mathieu. Deux ans. Oh my god, my French is too bad, I'm sorry. Gonna keep on practicing it. So guys, to give you a little bit more insights about this tournament, we had it here in Greece, in close to Heraklion, the first time last year.
Time.
But it was taking place actually at the same place of the hotel, and this year is the first time that we have a separate place to play this tournament. I think the bus with all the spectators will come very soon, so we will have more public here to watch. But yeah, now let's concentrate on Mathieu's service game. 2-1. Also, he has some problems with the toss here. That goes on the line. Ace for Mathieu.
Dirty love. 40 love.
That's why they call him pulpo or octopus. He has such long arms, he reaches almost every ball, Nico. So 40 love. Wow, very well played of Paul. Great defense before from Nico.
40 15.
Nice point. 40-15. Great serve
Give him round one.
of Mathieu.
Round leads 3 games to 1 set.
And that brings us to a 3-1 lead for Mathieu and Mathieu and Nico. Ay, ay, ay. Too many French guys here on one court. Ali Ali Theo.
Love 15.
He has some difficulties there to serve. I mean, it's not easy. As I said before, the wind comes strong from the back of Theo. But I think he served from this side also the last day, so I'm sure he can handle it. Wow. Was actually very well played of Paul, I think, and
Love 30.
was just slightly out. That was the correct ball. But again, they are under pressure. Love 30.
Love 40.
Too many service mistakes there from Theo. He has to find a solution for that. Also, this one is out.
Team France 1. It's 4 games to 1 first set.
4-1, Mathieu and Nico. As so far, Theo and Paul are not 100% in the match yet, it seems like. Now they will change to the good side, so let's see if they can get 2 games from here. If not, the set is almost over. So they gotta find a solution. And well, I think Nico has something against it. For sure, one of the best servers, and especially also with the wind, because he barely makes mistakes with the serve. It doesn't matter how strong the wind is. So let's see if he can hold his serve now. Before he had 40 love and he lost the service game, so I'm pretty sure he wants to win his serve right now. And let's see if Theo and Paul can get back into the first set. 4-1, Nico to serve. Wow. It's a little bit long.
Lovely.
That's a big serve. So strong with so much spin. And this with the wind in the back. That's a great job. But you can see during the points that Nico has some difficulties with the wind too. Wow.
30 all.
Nice entering there, nice 1-2 combination of Nico and Mathieu. So now the bus arrived with all the players, spectators from the hotel. Aye, that's an easy mistake. Good serve of Nico, and Mathieu didn't find a good solution for this backhand. So that brings us to 40 all. Another 40 all on Nico's serve. The serve is slightly touching the net, but it was a very, very good serve. Unreturnable for Theo. So we're at 1-5. Paul to serve. Great serve. Ace through the middle. I think there was probably a little bit of frustration also in this serve. Let's go, guys. Give us some more good rallies, and wow.
30-15.
Theo is smiling. He knows that there's... He risks a lot now with the serve because he seems to have no solution during the point. So he risks a little bit more for the serve. But yeah, that caused also some more mistakes. Wow. Well played.
30-40.
And that brings us to the first set points for Mathieu and Nico. 30-40. That was fast now.
6-1.
That was fast. 6-1 Nico and Mathieu. And well, let's see. I think they have nothing to lose anymore. I mean, in any way, they have nothing to lose. Theo and Paul. They're, let's call them the surprise team here in the final. So let's see if they find a solution to somehow get more into the rallies and get more control of the points, because so far Nico and Mathieu are having almost 100% of the control here over the match. So let's see. Also the service mistakes, of course, they have to reduce them. Both of them made some now. So 6-1, 0-0, and Mathieu to serve. And as you can see in the background, we are very, very close to the airport. The airplane's almost landing on our heads. So second set to start.
Second set. France 1 to serve.
played.
Third love.
So Theo and Paul changing sides. They try everything to find into this match. And now the luck also
Fourth love.
on Mathieu's and Nico's side. Against the wind, the net. And an ace through the middle.
In France one, leads 1 against the love. Second love.
That was a fast game, another fast game. 6-1-1-0 for Mathieu and Nico. So, and now we hear also the French team is cheering Theo and Paul up. For sure they want to have a closer match, a tougher match. We want to see some great reds here, guys. Come on.
Love. No.
15 all. Amazing smash, jumping smash from Mathieu. Wow. Wow, wow.
30-50.
He was trying it before sometimes, now he got it. His serve on the 5. Very cross court. So 30-15. Yes. Bravo, Theo.
40-15.
Very important game now for Theo and Paul to win here on the little bit easier side of the wind. Yes, big serve.
In France 2. 1 against all second set.
So 6-1-1-1. And Paul, I think, has some pain in the arm after his serves. But, well, he chose to serve that hard. I think he went full power. There's a lot of wind and he didn't want to give any time to Mathieu and Nico for the reaction. That's a nice block.
Love 15.
Love 30.
Love 30.
So there's the chance for the first lead in a set. Wow, wow. Mathieu already standing in the air, waiting for the ball. These French guys, they have Very good athletic skills. Jumping higher as jumping in highest. Wow, wow, wow. And again, this time he doesn't even have to jump that high. But of course, the love 30 now is gone. 40-30. Game points for Mathieu and Nico. But it's still only 2 points to get the break. Perfect serve through the middle.
In France 1, it's 2 games to 1 second set.
And this is what I said about Nico Giannotti. He doesn't really care about the wind. He just serves as there wouldn't be wind. That's why he's also the number 1. His level of game is just so constant and so high. And he doesn't care about the outside conditions too much. It doesn't affect his game, so that's a big advantage for him. And now Theo and Paul, 1-2 down, and on the more difficult side of the wind, they have to somehow find a solution to at least win 1 game from there. For me, they have to find a solution also for Theo's serve, because they have to play the points at least. Let's see. They discussed a little bit, and I'm sure they have a tactic. So 6-1, 2-1, Nico and Mathieu. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing catch there from Paul. Very good, but still Nico and Mathieu are everywhere, putting it down. Ooh, this ball touched the net. And then Mathieu lost the control of his backhand. 15-all. This ball also touched the net, the serve. It makes it always a little bit more difficult to react. But yeah, let's give this little advantage to Theo and Paul now. They need it. Perfectly played from Theo, because he didn't push this one. That's why when Nico was letting it go out, but it was in the middle of the court because he didn't put a lot of power. Very smartly played, and that brings us to 40-15. The first game points on Theo's serve. Perfect return of Mathieu. 40-30. Now Theo tried it with a very, very slow and soft serve, which was great, but the lob was even better. So that brings us to another 40-all. And we can see some frustration there from Theo. for sure. 40-15 up on his serve, and losing this service game. He knows what that could mean, but let's see. Now they have to somehow find a solution to break Mathieu. 6-1, 3-1. 6-1, 3-1.
Love 15.
Now the luck is on Paul's side. Unreachable for Mathieu. So love 15. Zero cans.
Love 30.
Yeah, you could even hear that this serve was not hit with a sweet spot. So there's another chance maybe for Theo and Paul. This return goes a little bit out.
30.
He also tried it with a soft serve, but this time it didn't work. So they have their break chances. 15-40, 3 break chances for Theo and Paul. And they are using it.
Game difference 2. Difference 1 leads 3 games to 2.
Very, very important game for Theo and Paul. Now 6-1, 3-2 for Nico and Mathieu. But Theo and Paul are going to the better side now. So let's see if Paul's arm recovered for his serve. If he can hit it strongly again, or maybe with a little bit less speed, but also less pain in the arm. Could be a solution, Paul, huh?
Time.
It's a pity that in this match here, I think it's one of the matches where we don't hear the Les Bleus as usual, because they play against each other, which is a pity in such an important match, but it is the way it is. Wow, that was
15 love.
going on Nico's body and then on the line, more or less. 15 love. 30 love. 30-0. That's the easy mistake of Theo,
30-15.
but let's concentrate on the next. 30-15. 30-15. I think the mistake from before is forgotten for this beautiful drop shot entering 40-15. Well played.
Game round 2. 3 games all second set.
And Theo and Paul are back. We are tied up at 3-3 in the second set. 3-2. And first set 6-1, Nico and Mathieu. Premier set 6-1, Nico et Mathieu. Wow, wow. Nice dive from Nico there. But Theo managed to put it down. And at the same time we have the girls' match for the third place between two Spanish teams, and it seems like Eva and Ari are in favor to win this, set up and for 1 against Omaira and Sabri. It's amazing to watch Theo's reactions and movements. He's so fast. Incredible. So 15-30. Okay. This is something that we rarely see. The lineswoman on 3 meters called that either Theo or I think Paul went into the 3 meter zone, and that's why they lost the point. But to be honest, it looked like a normal return to me. And they have their game points again. It was love 30, now it's 40-30. And Paul and Theo are changing sides. Let's see. And Nico is holding his serve again after love 30. And they're leading 4-3 in the second set. 6-1, 4-3, Nico and Mathieu, who are now on the good side. So I believe they try to finish the match right here on this side. Let's see if they can make it, or if Paul and Theo have something against it and make this match a little bit longer. So after this tournament, probably everyone that watches this match knows the guys and knows what their plans are, because after the match the new team is Mathieu and Theo, who played already for some years together, And now they found each other again. Theo is risking a lot with his serve there. And he makes the first service mistake of the game. Love 15. Very, very well smashed.
30.
Which brings Theo more and more under pressure with his service games. Love 30, 0-30. Smart lob of Theo over the backhand of Nico, who was already there for the smash, but he got him. 15-30. 15-30.
Forward number 3.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, for the bronze medal, Team Spain, Ariana González and Eva Fernández Palos. Women's double. Congratulations.
Good serve of Theo. 30-40. Still break points for Mathieu and Nico.
Yes.
Well played. And now it's showtime. Allez Theo, give us a good serve now.
Okay, in round 2, 4 games on the second set.
And yeah, there was a big chance for Nico and Mathieu to serve here for the match, but Theo and Paul found a solution, and the serve worked in the end. First service game that Theo won in this match. And a very important one. In my opinion, the right idea of Paul, but the wind pushes it just slightly out. And Nico says, no, 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 not with me. Lega. There you can see that it's 5 men playing and not 4 men playing and not 4 girls playing. They would kill each other now, but the guys are cool. So now we have the 5
He controls one.
5-4 lead for Mathieu and
He
Nico.
leads 5 games to 4, second set.
So 6-1, 5-4, Mathieu and Nico, who are going on the more difficult side now. And Paul is gonna serve. Let's see if he has some more power in his arm, but I'm sure he's so young and fresh, he will do it.
9.
So 4-5, serving Paul. What a first defense of Nico,
15 love.
but the second one he couldn't manage anymore. 15 love, can't zero. Wow,
30 love.
Paul is flying over the court now. Bravo, bravo. Strong serve.
40 love. Forty 15.
Well played by Mathieu. 40-15.
Forty 30.
This one was a little mishit. That brings us to 40-30.
Okay, he turns 2. 5 games all, second set.
Wow, wow. Theo and Paul are back. 5-5. Nico to serve. Let's see. They had every time, I think, almost every time game point on Nico's serve, but they were never able to break him. Let's see if they get another chance and if they can handle it better right now. Wow. Perfect serve.
15 love.
15 love. Can't zero. Aye, there they had a chance to
30 love.
win this point, but they didn't take it. I think Paul knows it. So 30 love, 30. I think now he takes a little bit too much risk. That brings us to 40 love. And that was a very, very solid service game of
Okay, he
Nico.
turns 1, leads 6 games to 5, second set.
Didn't lose 1 point there. And now they are at 6-1, 6-5. Nico and Mathieu. And now on the good side again. Theo serving with the wind in the back. He managed to win his last service game, but it was also the first game that they won over 40 all. So let's see. Now's the time to win the second game on your serve, Theo. If not, it's too late.
Time.
Well played. Also from Paul.
Love 15.
Love 15, 0 cans. Very good comeback in this point from Paul,
15 all.
who shows some great defensive skills there. 15 all. Cancer. This one is out. The return of Mathieu. That brings us to 30-15. 30-15. That was a risky decision
30 all.
to make the lob with the wind. 30 all. 30 all. Perfect lob of Paul. Amazing touch there. So they have 40-30. 40-30. The chance for Paul and Theo to reach the tiebreak.
Okay. Difference 2. 16.
And we are in the
Second
tiebreak.
set.
Tiebreak second set. 6-1 and 6-6. First set, Mathieu and Nico. And now all tied up. 0-0.
Difference 1. 1-0.
1-0 Mathieu and Nico.
Oh.
2-0.
Difference 1. 2-0.
2-0 Mathieu and Nico. Aye.
3-0.
Two service mistakes from the good side. Of course, not a good start into this tiebreak, but I'm sure they managed to mentally come back and give everything in this tiebreak. Let's see if they handle the return of Nico. Ah. Good serve. Wow. Very well played from Nico with a lot of spin, putting the smash cross court. So we are at 5-0, 5-love in the tiebreak. Now on the good side. It will be tough for Theo and Paul to come back now. Allez, allez les gars.
Zero. Game round one. One. Game round one.
So 6-1. 6-1. Match point for Nico and Mathieu. Aïe. 6-2.
6-2. Game round one.
Celui-là, vamos, hein.
Game, set, and match. Game round one.
Okay, guys. So a tough second set with a better end for Nico and Mathieu, who won 6-7, 7-6. And now 3 of the French guys have 2 titles of the European Championship.
France, number 2.
Let's see. You guys want to see the ceremony? Give me
Paul,
some thumbs up if you want to see it.
and Theo Irigaray. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the men's double final in the 2023 European Beach Tennis Championship, a big applause for Nicolas Giannotti and Mathieu Giannotti.